for the past couple of days, ever since Slam ended and old Ragin Redneck got on a plane in Louisiana, even before it landed back in good old North Carolina. People been coming up to me, interrupting my regularly scheduled drinking session, which starts the moment I set foot on the plane and goes all the way till the next time I set foot in an arena. But people kept saying, "Ray, we saw what Travis Sparks said on Slam. Why don't you just end him? Are you gonna kick Great D's ass, become the #1 contender, and go on to the Honor Rumble to get your rematch against Scott Adams?" But I wasn't in the mood to answer their piddly-ass questions, so I didn't say a damn word, 'cause it had been about 12 hours since my last beer. My skin was crawling. It had broke out in hives. I was itching inside. My liver was tied up in knots. The tank was on empty, running on fumes. I needed a quick fix, so I shoved the little bastards asking all the questions out of the way, patted the stewardess on her big ass, and said, "Honey, get me a damn beer. Old Ragin Redneck is thirsty." And she winked at me, gave me a great big smile, cracked open the beer, and handed it to me. So I chugged one beer, and the fuel gauge moved up a notch. So I said, "Give me another," and I chugged it, and the notch moved again. But I was still feeling kinda sluggish. So I said, "Hell, give me 2 more beers," and I double-fisted the sumbitches all the way back to North Carolina, still not answering a single damn question along the way. The only problem is, the plane ride wasn't nearly long enough for the gauge to reach full again. I felt like this. So I got off the plane, hopped in a cab, headed over to get dealt with drive to my bar, Ray's Place, to refuel free of charge. When I walked through the damn doors, I told everybody, "Get the hell out." Then loaded up with alcohol, more specifically, Jack, Jim, Bud, Jose, more Bud, more Jack, more Jim, and even more Bud. I drank my place dry, not a single drop left. Those are the empty bottles behind me, and with each beer, each shot, each empty shot glass, bottle, and beer can, that fuel hand that was once on E climbed up like it was ascending Mount Everest until it reached the top and came to a screeching halt on F. So now, to answer every last person that asked, are you gonna beat Great D and finally get your revenge against Scott Adams? Yeah, damn right I am. I got a full tank of whip ass just for him and anybody else that gets in my damn way for that matter. You might have my respect personally, D, but once that bell rings and you look into the red eyes of Armageddon, there ain't gonna be nothing but disrespect up down your sorry ass. Then, when I become the #1 contender, which I should be already, 8 months since Anarchy in the UK, and still not a single rematch for a belt I got robbed out of by Travis Sparks. But that's a different story for another time. So after I become the #1 contender on the next Slam, at the Honor Rumble, the COH World Heavyweight title is coming with Ragin Redneck Ray Geddes, and there ain't a damn thing Sparks, Adams, the Elite, or any damn body else, dead or alive, can do about it. 'Cause when you're dealing with the Ragin Redneck, you get dealt with.